Welcome or welcome back. It's been a few days. How are you guys doing? Hope everything is going well. Your week is going well. Hey, I might even preempt you to text your friends if that shall matter to you. The weekend is coming up. Not a lot of action to have fun with necessarily. It's all good news, but hey, what's worse than good news being boring? Boring good news. Unless we want to first discuss, this is an important story. See, the Middle East is so big and so vast, and Israel is such a small fraction of that. I didn't even think it was a real country at first, but Israel is real. What happened to just ignoring things and they go away? I mean, on what scale are we supposed to pay attention? What if every other country lost interest and journalists started pulling out slowly? All of a sudden, Netanyahu's marching around, getting angry at his staff, and while they feign interest for everything he says and does, but then Biden starts missing more and more calls. How many weeks before he's laying in bed wondering how he can get more attention? Also, we have some medium news. The first January 6th guy to breach the Capitol, 53 months. Convert that to years. It says here nobody cares. I guess on good behavior, that's going to turn out to be somewhere around 3. Supposedly, Merrick Garland and Biden's Justice Department are pretty nonpartisan, and that's come from the New York Times, and I believe them because I love the mainstream media. If it weren't for legacy media, Iran's supreme leader wouldn't be able to be open to nuclear talks with the United States. He'd have no means to publicly put that on the table. Or Zelensky to promote peace talks with the Kremlin. I watched this popular new video on YouTube about what's underneath Los Angeles in terms of infrastructure. Electrical, subways, and underneath the sewer level is believed by this stupid channel. They spent 10 minutes talking about how there might be a society of lizard people down there. I think anyone who calls themselves the Kremlin knows what video I'm talking about. Who was it that told James Fox, esteemed UFO documentarian, can't get funding for his current film, probably because it starred Jason Sands? Somebody told him that they're walking amongst us. And it wasn't the singer for Smashing Pumpkins. I'll put that down as nobody Robert Bigelow. And tearing through the last of this stuff, Zuckerberg confirms that he caved to constant pressure from the White House. He won't do it again. Grand. How about no pharmaceutical ads on your platforms for 5 years? Just an idea. Zuckerberg, Bezos, more like amphibians. All these billionaire tech dweebs. We got rid of most of the boring actors. One day we'll flush out all the boring politicians, and y'all are next. And on the other side of the scale, the Tates are back in trouble. Donald Trump's back in trouble. The French telegram guy who didn't cooperate with someone's government, he has a court date. Maybe it's because he has a personality. Geez, Elon Musk is really out there on his own island. I have a comment. Let's see if we shall address that. All right, it's Ryan again. Before I read this thing, Ryan, I apologize for taking so many days out. Maybe it's a longer orbit than I imagined. Okay, so he just replies to something I said earlier. I have a second show of my life. Not that I'm getting paid or anything, but at least I'm not paying to do it. September 6th, the Hollywood comedy. If you can, please make it out. Why not? Why not? It shall be a good time. I can half guarantee that at this point, right? Okay, so I'll see you guys around the bend then. Yay! Toodles! Cheerios!